Hi, and welcome to Pillow Talk with Angela. We've been talking about this all day, everywhere on social media. I love this lady, and her career is on fire. I'm so happy that she's a friend to WHUR. She's a friend to Pillow Talk, but this is actually her very first time on Pillow Talk with Angela. So I can't wait what kind of saucy pillow talk she's got for us tonight. She's your favorite real housewife of Potomac. Please welcome Candace Dillard Bassett or Bassett, depending on her
Hello.
mood.
Depending on my mood, sometimes it's Bassett, darling. You just
Yes,
depending on where
darling. I
I
think today it's Bassett. You're looking quite regal, my
Yes.
love.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me
Absolutely
again. Yes,
stunning.
yes.
I'm so happy that you're here. And um, all right, so this is your first time on Pillow Talk. So I want to get that conversation started. But
Okay,
then,
ready.
I mean, I am just so excited for all the things you have going on. You've got a new album, you've got a big video
Yeah,
or album release party coming up, and you've got
yeah.
new music, and we're blowing it up on WHUR. We just love you, Candace.
Thank you. I cannot ever say enough about how much love I get from the HUR family. I was just
You're
talking to
HUR family. You
Yes,
are.
yes.
So
I mean, well,
the
it's
love
it's
is real.
only right because I used to walk by the radio station every day when I was a student at Howard University going to the School of Communications. So it's just a full circle moment. I love it.
It's a full, I'm sure I've waved at you walking by many times as I was
Yes.
on the air.
Yes.
Going, look at a
Yes.
cute little student going by. So,
Yes.
our topic tonight, and this is a big one in
Yes.
relationships, whether you're married or, just in a serious relationship.
Right.
It's one thing to have your privacy. I mean, you don't want to lose your identity, in any way. But
Right.
then what constitutes privacy and what separates that from secrecy? Because that's going
Mm.
down the wrong path. What do you think? What do you think the difference is? And we would love your. Oh, so we've got comments already. Thank you so much for joining, Roger, Priscilla. So, but first, Candace, I want you to weigh in. What do you think makes the
Yeah.
difference?
That is a really interesting topic.
Mm.
I was actually just having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine, one of my best friends, about marriage and about we joke and say marriage is the Wild West. Okay, it's another ball of wax that you have to be mentally, spiritually, and physically prepared to embark upon. And one of the things that my husband Chris and I would like to believe that we have a handle on is respecting our boundaries within our marriage. Uh,
Mm.
Chris is my best friend. I call him my homie. I love him as a friend. And obviously as a husband, but I think that having that friend foundation is really important in a successful marriage. And I think that we do a really good job of respecting each other's boundaries. So, for example, this is sort of a light joking thing, but it's serious. I don't think that it's necessary, for example, for as a married couple, for you to be in the bathroom when I'm using the bathroom. If I am
Ooh,
resting on the porcelain god, darling,
please
you
don't come in.
you don't need to be in the restroom in the lab with me. Luckily in our home there's a separate room for the commode, and when we're doing our private business, that's his time, that's my time. And I think that keeps the mystery alive in a marriage when you can have
Yeah.
those private moments and have that privacy, which is, as you said, different from secrecy. So absolutely, full disclosure within a marriage is paramount for the marriage to even have a chance. If you're not open with your spouse, open with, whether you're married or dating, if you're not open with your spouse, then you're setting yourself up at some point in the relationship for issues. So you have to be able to discern, and that's up to you and your partner, what is secret and what secrets that you don't want to keep and what things you want to hold private and dear to you. And that's just
Yeah.
setting boundaries. You're still a
Yeah, I
human.
love that.
Your
And
relationship is a
even,
whole person.
yeah, the
Yeah.
analogy with the bathroom. I mean, there are some
Yeah.
couples who they're just willy-nilly, you're in there, I'm just gonna come in. I just don't like, I've never been that person. It's like this, I don't wanna see you in there. I don't wanna think of you doing what you're doing in there, and I don't want you doing the same to me. I just 100% for just all kinds of privacy reasons. That's should be private. What
Yes.
about when it comes to yourself? You ever been in a relationship where you walk in the room and all of a sudden they've got to turn the phone off or stop, texting or turn the phone upside down? I
Mm,
have. And I don't know if it was just their instinct or whatever. I mean, I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to snoop in your phone. But when
yes.
you're deliberately making sure I don't see it, then it's kind
Right.
of making me feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm trying to think.
The phone.
I don't know that I've ever been in a relationship where I felt like my spouse was hiding stuff from me. Because I think if I ever felt like that, I would leave the relationship. And there are red flags, there are signs that are attached to a person who is essentially untrustworthy. And I don't think I would be able to, be down for a relationship like that. Um, because for me, and this is why I think myself and my husband work so well, we both entered our relationship with the idea that we wanted to be fully and completely open with one another. We
Mm.
both agreed in the very beginning that communication was key in our relationship. It is of paramount importance in our relationship, and I'm an over communicator. It's the Sagittarian in me. I'm going to tell you
Oh,
honey,
oh, I
when I feel
love
a way
that.
about things. I can't hold
Yeah.
it in. I have to communicate it. And Chris was not that way in his previous relationships. But as a result of, being with me and us working through our stuff, he's a lot more communicative. So I don't see a reason for us to need to hide our phones. Chris will give me his phone, to use the calculator or, take a photo. And I never feel like he's hiding anything from me in his phone.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't hide anything. We leave our phones turned face up on the table. Okay.
How about that? And that I'm saying to you, it's the way you guys are and it's normal, but to a lot of people, they
Yeah.
would. I mean, I know you've seen some of these crazy things. Like there was this
Oh
one
yeah.
guy who was in the hospital and he forgot his girlfriend had his phone and his phone wasn't locked. He runs out of the hospital and catches her in the car and tries to get the phone.
Oh
She
my
puts the
God.
windows up and drives
Yeah.
off because
I'm
I
getting his
mean,
phone. Yeah. Oh yeah.
yes.
Who wants to? I can't live that life. I can't live my life thinking constantly that my spouse is cheating on me. There are so
Yeah.
many other things to think about in
Yeah.
the day. I can't add to my plate. Is my husband cheating on me? I need to go through his phone. If I got to go through your
Yeah.
phone, and
Mm-mm.
what's the PJ Morton song where he says, "I don't want to go through your phone"? That's a great song. I don't want to go through your phone. No, thank
I
you.
don't want to go through your phone. And Candace,
Yeah.
full disclosure, I was in a relationship. I mean, I talk about it often where I was suspicious and
Mm,
I did go through the phone and it made me feel terrible.
makes you feel
I
icky.
turned into Inspector Gadget.
Oh
and
my gosh, Angela.
and honestly, when you go through the phone,
Yeah.
you're going to find things that are probably innocent, but they look suspicious.
Yep.
I learned from that experience. That's not me. Now
Yeah.
you can leave your phone open, unlocked, sitting around. I will never, because like you, if I feel that way, I'm in the wrong relationship. If I feel like you've
So.
got some dark secrets in your phone that if I see it, we're going to break up,
Mhm.
then I don't
That's
have to go
the
through your
one.
phone to find that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I mean, what do you guys think? I think, and we've gotten some great, great comments. Jamal, insecure partners eventually push you towards secrecy because you become
Mm,
troubled by your spouse's response in everything.
yeah. Yeah. I have a girlfriend who I will say was, she's delivered now, but she was notorious for going through her boyfriend, now her husband's phone. And, there were times when she found things and times when she didn't. But when you go in and you find, what the saying is, what if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it. And it's not to say that you shouldn't go looking if you have a suspicion, because women's intuition is almost always spot on. But then
Yeah.
it's time to question the validity of the relationship, I think, because
Hmm.
this is not a relationship that is built on trust, and that needs to be a
Right.
pillar in a relationship, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, my opinion too. Thank you, Candace. As you can see, people are loving the way you're handling this topic, and I
Thank you.
am included. Thank you, Earl, for your
Yes.
compliments. So, all right, Miss Lady, with the good advice, I'm loving it. Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm so honored to say that I was on there last season,
Yes,
giving
Angela
some.
was so beautiful hosting. You were hosting? Is that what you?
Oh no, that's something different. So this
Oh,
was last season, toward the end of the season.
right.
I came to Karen and Ray's house, and
Yes.
we really helped them out, and it was really. I'm just so proud of both of them for doing the
Yeah.
work. And when it comes to communication, as you mentioned, it's key
Yes.
to everything.
Absolutely. Yes.
But yeah, so preview coming up
Full
soon. Whenever they
circle
show
moment.
that
The
wedding
Hugers.
scene,
Yes.
the
And that's so
Hugers,
beautiful to see
they
you
renewed their
counseling
vows.
them, and then to see you sort of come into the full circle moment at their vow renewal.
Oh my gosh, it meant everything. It
Yeah.
meant everything. So we'll be seeing that on the show
Yeah.
relatively soon. But while we're talking about the show, that is, I mean, just watching you and watching your character's growth. And I say your character because it is on television,
Yes.
and it's not, I mean, it's reality TV
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
and you have found your footing. You are in there, and you've got your own opinions, and you've just grown so much as a woman.
Yeah.
What do you say about that? Just, that's not easy with all these,
Uh,
alpha women. I
yes.
mean, was it difficult for you?
Well, obviously there are a lot of opinions, very boisterous, opinionated women who are not afraid to let you know how they feel. But I am also a boisterous, opinionated woman, so it balances itself out. I think that because I've heard from a lot of fans and a lot of supporters that they're proud of my growth, and
Yeah.
I really, to that, I always say, well, you should thank production and editing. Because from my perspective, the
Hmm.
person that you are seeing in season 6 has always been a part of the Candace that I know. I I don't I don't see myself as someone who is going to quickly grow and change just based on what is demanded of me from a television show.
Okay.
The sensitive side of me, the funny side of me, the go-getter side of me, the woman that is constantly keeping her eye on the prize and working toward her goals. I've always been that woman. That woman was with me when you met me in season 3, and it's just really exciting that now you get to see more of her in
Yeah.
season 6, because that's the edit that
I
that
love it.
this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, talking about the woman who is determined
Yes.
to, at least do all you can to reach your dreams. I'm telling you, Candace, you are inspiring. And I love that you're doing it. Again, it's all up to the editors, but you're doing so much on camera. I mean, even on vacation, when you're taking your girls' trips, you're showing us that you're still working and you are going after this doggone thing.
Yes.
And, tell us about this journey and this new music that you've got coming out.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, this season for me has been really fun for the most part. I really enjoyed hosting the ladies on the cast trip to Williamsburg. At first, I
That
was
was so great.
it was so fun, right? Didn't it? It just looked like so much fun. I loved that we got to do the audition for the drive back video for my first single off of my album. Um, that is the kind of relationship that I have with my girlfriends outside of the show. And I love that you got to see me bring that side of myself and bring that kind of energy into this group of my girlfriends. And I always said that I'm never going to host these ladies because they're too demanding and they have too many requests and they're too critical and blah, blah, blah. And, so this season when I was given the opportunity to host a trip, I was like, oh gosh, do I even want to do this? I don't have energy for all of the drama and the room assignments. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Alone is like a headache. It's like climbing a mountain with these women. Because everybody wants
to you did it though.
Yes, and I did. And I had help because the staff at the resort in Williamsburg was amazing. And for the most part,
it was so beautiful in Williamsburg.
It's a jewel. It's like a jewel.
I had no idea.
Neither did I. Neither did I. It was when we came across it, I was like, this is incredible. And it's a great spot for a family. If you want to go with your family on a vacation, you can do private chefing, and there's tennis courts and restaurants and all right there. It's just a quick jaunt from the DMV. So I recommend it to all. It's a beautiful home. And if you love restoration hardware, as I do, it's literally
what it looks like.
Haven.
It is. You know what? You're right. The whole place.
The whole house.
I get their magazines. I love restoration. Yes. Oh my God, those big fat magazines. There's so many great ideas in there. And I was surprised that there was no reference to the first time you got the girls together and there were no napkins. I was waiting for somebody to say something about the napkins.
Oh my God.
You had plenty of napkins. I remember that.
I lived that down. Yes. I never lived that down. That's so funny.
Well, I think you made up for it. You definitely.
Yes. No, I definitely redeemed myself. I think for the most part, I think Wendy was a little peeved with me for putting her in the cottage, but overall, I think everybody had a good time. Yeah.
It was all good. It was all good. And you mentioned that you auditioned the girls for your video, which was really, really cool. Yeah. So tell us about the video. I wish I could play it here. If I had the video, I'd play it right now. But I do have, let's see, I think I do have the banner for your big release party. Do you mind if I show that?
Please. Yes, please do.
So we can talk about it. It's right in the middle there. And look how gorgeous you look. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. Candace, makeup, everything looks so gorgeous.
My face beat by Kay Dempster, my makeup artist. That photo was taken by Antoine Maxwell. He's my incredible photographer. He's right here in the DMV if you're looking for a great photographer. I tag him in all of my photos. My style team, a guy and a girl, did an incredible job styling me for that shoot. I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of the photos that come along with the album. Those should be coming out very soon as well. So the album is called Deep Space. And it is aptly titled to represent me taking my viewers and my supporters, new and old, on a journey with me into a deeper part of me. I think the show has done a great job of introducing you to one facet of who I am. And I always say that women, especially Black women, are often sort of relegated to being one-dimensional. And I always say that Black women are not monoliths. We come in many shapes and sizes with many layers, and they're all beautiful and should be loved and massaged and moisturized appropriately.
I love that. And moisturized.
Moisturized.
Moisturized. And so the song we've been blowing up, Drive Back, a
Yes.
lot, which, I absolutely love. And I know when we had you, recently on Ladies Night, we talked about it, but we haven't talked about it on this platform.
Yeah.
So, I know what I think Drive Back is about. You'll drive back to your sweetheart. Like if something, you tell me in your
Yeah.
words what it's
So
about.
it's actually the song, we wrote the song about a scene from season 4 of Potomac Housewives,
Oh,
where Chris and I are having an argument in his restaurant. And I get upset and I get up and storm out and I get in my car to leave and I drive off.
I
But
remember.
I drive back home to him because he's my honey and I love him. So it's a
Oh,
song about, yeah, it's about, even when you get upset with your lover, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, it's okay to drive back home to them, even if you catch an attitude with them.
I love it. All right, now, Candace, you have this other sexy song that I love. I
Thank
don't even
you.
have to ask you what Benefits is about, but go ahead and tell us.
Yes. So,
Woo! Hot.
Benefits, it's so funny because when we recorded this song, I didn't think that people would love it this much.
Ah,
And it even grew on me more than I thought it would. But it's such a song that is true to so many relationships. And
yeah.
it's kind of an introduction to the album because a lot of this album is me talking about past relationships and who I like to refer to as the F boys in my life. We've all had an F boy. You can't really graduate into full womanhood until you have experienced an F boy. There are
Yes.
also F girls. They exist as
There are.
well. Yes,
Yes, this is
equal
very true.
opportunity here. So yeah, I wanted this album to be raw, and Benefits is sort of a peer into that raw, just openness and
Yeah,
honesty about
I
being with
love it.
someone who doesn't really appreciate you. They don't
Yeah,
want the relationship. They just want the benefit of being with you,
yeah.
whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally. People that emotionally drain you, they don't really want to commit to you. They just want to drain you emotionally. And in the song, I'm saying you can be dismissed because I'm not going to put up with your bleep. So
No
it's
more bleep.
no more bleeps. Yes.
I
Yeah.
love it,
It's
love,
an
love it.
R&B moment.
It's oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
so I'm going to be playing both of those songs on Sunday night when you're on Pillow Talk with Angela. So I think that's when Benefits is going to be making its debut in the
Oh,
DMV on
yay.
WHUR. I'm so, so, so excited. So I
Yeah.
figured we'd have this conversation first and everybody can see
Yeah.
you and
Yes.
hear what you've got to say on the topic. But also, okay, wait a minute. You've got other things that are going on that I'm so
Yeah.
proud of. You're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Is it Prima Hair?
Prima Hair Collection. Yes.
And
Is
is this Prima that you have on right now? Is this
no,
Prima?
this is Kanekalon from the beauty supply store. Mhm.
Okay, it's okay.
So
Well, tell us about Prima.
yes, so this look I did Bantu knots for. We just
Oh,
shot the video for my next single, Is It Enough? And I one of the 5 looks that we did for the Is It Enough video was the Bantu knots, and then this is sort of the remnants of the knots after, we shot the video
gorgeous.
Saturday and Sunday. So I'm coming off of that and still rocking the hairstyle. But
I love it.
yeah, but anytime that you see me wearing extensions, I am usually wearing Prima Hair Collection. You can
Ah,
check us out online at primahaircollection.com. We offer an array of different textures, lengths, and styles of
I keep saying I want to try something without
yeah,
cutting my hair, that maybe I'll just come and get some
yeah.
Prima to see
You
what
could
I would look like with it
do a
really
few things.
short.
Yeah, you could do because your texture is very similar to our Kulali Indian curly texture. So you could have clip-ins made or you could order them from us and just clip them in to give you even
That would
more
be
volume
cool.
or a
Ooh,
length. You want it to be like a gorgeous
dramatic.
goddess with long crazy hair. Or the thing that I love about being a Black woman is that we love to change our hair and we can do so whenever
Yeah.
we like. And that's what I love about our company, is that it allows women to create their own standard of beauty, which is our motto.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you would
Ah.
look really great, I think, in like a bone straight wig.
Yeah.
You could do a bone straight wig. I could see you in a long bob.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm open.
Yeah.
So, where would someone like myself and others who are watching and would love to try some things, where do we go to your website, or is there is no store, right? It's all website.
So we do have a store inside of our salon suite. So my mother and I own
Awesome.
a salon suites business in
Perfect.
McDonough, just south of Atlanta in Georgia, called
Okay.
Chateau Salon Suite. So anyone who is listening in and watching from the Atlanta area, if you're close to McDonough, you can check out Chateau Salon Suites in Stockbridge, Georgia. We're actually opening our second location very soon. And we do have a Prima Hair
Congratulations.
store. Thank you. There's a Prima Hair store inside of Chateau Salon Suites, but the majority of our business does come from online sales. So I
Okay,
definitely
good.
encourage you to check out primahaircollection.com online, or visit our Instagram page at Prima Hair Collection.
I think I started following you today
Oh,
on Prima Hair Collection. Yeah. So, okay, two more questions. Well, someone had a question here. Jamal, any plans for kids?
I saw that, Jamal. Hi, Jamal. So you and the rest of the world want to know about these kids. Yes, there are plans for children.
Ah,
So I'm currently getting my Master of Business Administration from Howard University. And
congratulations. That
you.
can't be easy. Doing
It's
all that you're doing.
Yeah, I actually have class in an hour and a half. So
Okay.
yeah, we class is all virtual right now. But yes, I am obtaining my MBA from Howard, and I just
Congratulations.
don't. Thank you. I have no plans to get pregnant until I graduate from my
Okay.
master's program, which will be next May. So maybe sometime next spring or summer, I'll have an announcement for you. Maybe in the fall, I'll have an announcement for you. But we'll see, because I'm also, my career is, just doing amazing things. By the grace of God, I've been able to accomplish a lot of goals that I set for myself. Things that I've manifested are really coming to fruition.
Acting, which you're so good at it.
Yes,
Will we
I
see
have a new film
more?
coming out in October 9th. They have a new film coming out.
Ah,
Check out my Instagram page to see the trailer from that. It's actually in conjunction with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. BET
oh,
and
wow.
BET Her and Octet Productions partnered together to create awareness in an artistic way, to talk about breast cancer awareness. My grandmother and my aunt passed from breast cancer, so it's
Oh my goodness.
and I was just really excited to create art that had meaning. Eva Marcel
Yeah.
lead, and she was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Oh, I
getting
love her too.
She was incredible in the lead role, and I play her obnoxious best friend, who doesn't really get what's happening and is a little selfish in the beginning, but she kind of comes around toward the end. So that's coming out. It's called The Waiting Room, coming out on BET Her on October 9th. And I think
Wow, Candace.
a screening.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, definitely keep me posted of the screening. I need to know about everything that you're doing.
Yes.
Well, you know
and are
what?
you coming to the
Yeah,
album release?
honey, how could I not? I will see you on Saturday night. I'm in town for this one.
Okay, great.
There.
You have
Thanks
a table
for inviting me.
and everything.
I RSVP'd immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I am so happy for you. Keep on soaring. I mean, you're so hot right now, and just don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. And we'll keep on supporting you. Yes. So, all right. I see at The Real Candace.
Yes.
Right here. And your Instagram is different. What is your IG?
Yes. So Instagram does not want me to be great. I've been trying to change my Instagram to at The Real Candace for some time. But it's just taking a long time. So right now my Instagram is at CandyGal09. So CandyGal09. EEGAL09. But I will be changing it soon, as soon as Instagram will answer my
She's
email.
Candace. Does anyone
Yes.
call you Candy? Do you like candy?
No, I really don't. My family does. Like my stepdad calls me Candy. My aunts and my uncles call me Candy. My mom calls me Candy when she's just like when she writes my name in Christmas and birthday cards, she always writes Candy on the birthday and the Christmas.
Oh, you know what? We've got the same thing going on. When I was growing up, I
Yes.
was Angie. I was Angie
Angie.
all day long. And
Oh, you
I
give Angie
love
vibe.
it. I
Yeah.
do, but I
Yeah.
love it from family and,
Yeah.
from back in the day. And they can call me Angie. They will forever. There's nothing
Yeah.
I can do about it.
Right.
But then once I got, at a certain
Yeah.
point,
In your
all
career.
grown up, I
Yeah.
announced to my immediate family, could you call me Angela now?
Oh.
So they call me Angela, but the aunts and uncles and cousins,
Yes.
they still call me Angie, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I prefer Angela or Angelina. Those are the two, names
Yeah.
I prefer, but the Angies kind of slip in there here and
Yeah.
there.
It's
I wondered
endearing.
about that with you and the candy. I wondered. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't hear anyone calling you that. I figured you're
No.
Candace.
My friends will do it sort of jokingly or just, in an endearing way. They'll text me,
Yeah.
Candy girl. And
Yeah. Because
it's
it's super
endearing.
cute. It's
Yeah.
super cute.
Yeah. Oh, and then my
Candace.
dad
Oh,
loves the song Candy by Cameo. That's his song.
okay.
Yeah, so he plays that all the time. And that's
Oh, I
his
love
song.
it. So
Yeah.
you're Candy all day long to
Yes.
Dad,
Yeah.
as you should be. Oh, that's beautiful. Candace, thank you so much for spending time. I know you've got a class coming up, but I
Yeah.
so appreciate this time with you and so proud of you. All of us are. As you could see by all the comments, we all love you and just wish you continued success.
Thank you guys. Don't forget to download the album Deep Space. It comes out on Friday. So get ready for that.
Yay.
Yes.
Download the album. They could get it streaming as well.
All
and just
streaming platforms. It will be available Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, wherever you get your music, it will be available.
And are you all sold out for this release party, or can people still go?
I think that there are still tickets available, and there's also a meet and greet if anyone is interested in having a little meet and greet moment with me. I'll be taking photographs. I think those tickets are still
Beautiful.
available. Yes, you can check out. There's a
I'm going
link
to post
in my
that. Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to put this
Yeah.
flyer up one more time as soon as before I end this, so people can get the details from there. Candace, good luck in your class today. And again, thank you so much. Love you, lady.
Love you
Keep
too.
doing what you do. All right,
Thanks.
see you Saturday.
Yes, I'll see you Saturday.
Bye. Wow, Candace Dillard Bassett. She is so amazing. Thank you so much for showing up and for commenting. Don't forget, this is going to be on Pillow Talk with Angela, Sunday night at midnight, right after the original Quiet Storm. And, you're welcome to call and comment and give all this love again. I'm going to post this one more time. You see there, that's all the information about the big album release that's coming up on Saturday night. Candace said you can still go. So go to her Instagram page, and I'm sure you can get all the information there to make sure you attend. And if you do come, I'll see you then. Have a great night. And again, thanks for watching Pillow Talk with Angela. Bye.